Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, what can I say? We're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Houston Rockets tonight. Um, Lots of emotions, lots of anger, lots of anger when it comes down to this particular loss tonight. Um, you've seen the title of the video, the Lakers blown out by the Rockets 128-94. Anthony Davis is out. And just the lack of effort. Lack of effort whatsoever from the offensive side, from the defensive side. It was bad all across the board by the Los Angeles Lakers in this matchup tonight against the Houston Rockets. Should have been an easy, winnable one. But unfortunately, the Lakers didn't have the effort, the capabilities to show some effort to at least have the capability of being there. You can just tell throughout the game, the Lakers were not playing in this game. There was no effort whatsoever that I saw from this Lakers team. No passion, no aggressiveness, no lack of offense, no lack of defense, especially on the defensive end. And some of you may say, oh, the Lakers, they were without their own players. There was not a lot of rotations. Vando is still out. Gabe Vincent is out. The list goes on. I mean, the Lakers are lacking offensive type players. So let's give the Lakers some credit of not showing a lot of effort because they don't have a healthy roster. I'm here to tell you guys this right now. If that's the only excuse that the Lakers have to not show effort in this game, then there's a problem. There's an absolute problem when it comes to the Lakers not showing effort to win this game, especially against the Houston Rockets tonight. So there's a lot of opinions whose fault it is when it comes to certain players, maybe Coach Darvin Ham, when it comes to his rotations of not allowing certain players to play a lot. I mean, I'm not sure what's on the mindset of what the Lakers are dealing with right now. Some of you may say, as I said, the lack of players. I mean, there's not a lot of players on the rotation to help this Lakers team win. If that's the only excuse, then that's just bad news for the Lakers because, the Lakers will not win games. The Lakers will not be competitive in the Western Conference if they don't show effort. At least show effort on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't get it when it comes down to it. So I want to give you all my thoughts about, certain players that I guess in garbage time showed effort. I mean, other than that, I mean, it was just bad across the board by the Los Angeles Lakers. And I want to give you guys my thoughts about it moving forward. And like always, be sure to like this live stream. Show me some support. I'm showing some effort on this channel. So by delivering you all everything when it comes to the Lakers news, rumors, updates, speculations, every Lakers game analysis, pregame when it comes to my analysis about the Lakers' expectations going into any single matchup that they go up against, and also on Facebook, Instagram, X as well. So please follow me all across social media, and of course hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel ZLN on YouTube. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers stats and also team stats. But even though there's no reason to talk about it because there was not a lot of effort for us to be talking about a bad performance all across the board by the Los Angeles Lakers on the offense and defensive side of the ball. But, this is the Lakers post-game show. I like to talk about certain players that stepped up in their own right, but at the same time, it was during garbage time because the Lakers were blown out since the start of the first half, going to the second, third, fourth. The Lakers took no advantage of the opportunity to come back or at least show some effort in the second half because the third quarter was really also a really bad performance by the Lakers as well. So no effort whatsoever by the Los Angeles Lakers. So I want to get into all that. And for those of you who are going to be joining me, please make sure to comment on this live stream so I can display your comments and give you all my thoughts about the Lakers. And, we could talk about, I think majority of you will be talking about the Lakers and their bad performances. But having said all that, I mean, maybe there'll be some players or some of y'all will be talking about the Lakers and some good things. But, unfortunately, this is not the case because of the lack of effort that we saw from the Lakers, this Lakers team tonight. So, let's just get right into the Lakers players stats. As you can see in front of you, when it comes down to it, I mean, there was just a lack of effort all across the board. I mean, we can give some credit to some players that were just putting up some numbers and some stat line because of garbage time, because the Lakers were blown out, when it comes down to this loss. But, regardless, guys, it was bad across the board. The shooting efforts, the offensive side, the defensive side of the ball. And that all starts, with obviously number one reason the Lakers lost is because they didn't have Anthony Davis in this game tonight against the Houston Rockets. When you look at, just the lineup that was in play, Christian Wood got inserted and he did not step up whatsoever. No effort on his part, especially on the defensive side of the ball, only having 4 rebounds. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I guess there's a reason now that teams passed on you. I mean, and not decided to give you a huge contract over the summer because they know, I guess, in these certain moments in game situations that you will put up these particular numbers. I mean, come on, 0 points when you have an opportunity to shine because of Anthony Davis is not playing. I mean, that right there being negative 19, I mean, that's just bad all across the board. And even from all the Lakers, I mean, if you see it, guys, the plus and minus, it's horrendous. It really is. I mean, especially LeBron with negative 24 and Austin Reaves with negative 28, and he had a bad performance out there as well. So, having said all that, guys, I mean, I am just in shock by how the Lakers not showing a lot of effort. You can just tell that they weren't feeling it. I mean, there was it didn't feel like they wanted to play in this game. It was just unfortunate when it comes down to it. So, and let's just start off with Taurean Prince had 7 points, went 1 of 2 from the 3 and having 1 rebound out there. But his efforts out there was no show to talk about when it comes down to it. So it's unfortunate. I mean, just the lack of effort from the offensive side and on the defensive side. I mean, at least show some effort on defense. We already know since the start of the season, the Lakers were not going to play so well. They weren't playing so well offensively, but you can tell at times they do let it up, especially in the second half defensively. But for some reason, they didn't show it whatsoever. So it was just disappointing to watch by this Lakers team and their efforts out there tonight. But, it's just a disappointing performance from Taurean Prince in this matchup. And you guys, since I said it in the start of this video, I mean, or this live stream, was that, the Lakers even though they're lacking players are injured, it's still not an excuse to not show any effort out there. I mean, I'm just here to tell you guys, I mean, it's just totally unacceptable. Unacceptable performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, at least show some effort out there tonight. Show some effort. It was just wasn't the case. Wasn't the case whatsoever. It's just very disappointing to watch out there tonight. Um, let's see. Let's talk about more here from our players. From as I already talked about with Christian Wood, his performance was ridiculous out there tonight. I mean, this was his opportunity to step up and show some effort for the Los Angeles Lakers, but it was just unfortunate that he missed an opportunity with this one, especially against the Houston Rockets. I mean, you showed some effort at least on your end, but he didn't out there. It's just unfortunate. He had a bad performance. LeBron James, doing what he can. I mean, the guy, played against the Miami Heat, playing 37 minutes. And even though the Lakers took a heartbreaking loss against the Miami Heat when they had opportunities in 4 possessions to at least, be up by 1 or be up by 2, against the Miami Heat during the last couple of minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, you would think that the Lakers would have gotten that win and say, okay, we're satisfied with that win. It's okay if we lose against the Houston Rockets in this matchup, but it was not it. I mean, it was not it whatsoever. I have to say, it was a pretty bad performance from the Lakers in this matchup tonight, and it's just heartbreaking that you lose against the Miami Heat a couple of days ago, and then you lose to this one, and yet you still, since the start of the season, haven't won a game on the road. Show some red signs right there. I mean, there's some. I'm not trying to say we should hit the panic button yet, because as I said, even though the Lakers don't have their players yet, still, I mean, I still think the Lakers have in any sort of capability of just managing or somehow show effort on the defensive side, or maybe on the offensive side. But it was not it whatsoever across the board. It was pretty bad by the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. So it's unfortunate, very disheartening to watch. I mean, it's still early, but at the same time, there's some question marks, really some question marks to really be thinking about when it comes to the Lakers team so far since the start of the season began. So yeah, lots of things that we can honestly talk about, even some trade rumors and some thoughts about maybe the Lakers going for another star, or maybe something like that sort of notion. But for some reason, it was just it's getting to that point that we should start talking about it. And, we're a month away for all of our players to be player eligible to be traded. So it's just a matter of time until the Lakers, pull the trigger on that. So we just have to wait and see for sure. But having said all that, we just have to wait and see for sure. But LeBron James, had 18 points, had 6 rebounds, went 0-2 from the 3, and went 7 of 13 from the field. And then when you have basically D'Angelo Russell, who went 9 of 18 from the field, shot 4 of 7 from the 3, and had 22 points. I mean, that's fine, but still, I mean, the lack of effort from all of our Lakers tonight was just horrendous. And it's just, with his performance was just not enough for the Lakers to win this game. It's just plain and simple. So it's just unfortunate, it really was. And just the Houston Rockets just took the opportunity to just say, you know what, you guys are not playing well, you're not feeling it. That's fine. We're going to dominate even when you guys are not showing it. So, and they really just they just showed up. They just showed up for their own team. So and really shut the Lakers down right away. So it's just unfortunate. Um, but yeah, I mean, D'Angelo Russell, 22 points. Austin Reaves, he's been a very he's been very disappointing to watch as well. 7 points, went 0-4 from the three, and had 1 rebound and 4 assists. That's not enough. That's not enough for us to win. I mean, come on, show some effort now. I mean, it's been getting very ridiculous these days that, he turns it on, then he turns it off when he needs to, step up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's just been pretty bad to watch by him lately. So it's just been disappointing. Let's talk about the second unit. Obviously, the return of Rui Hachimura at one point before the game started. I was like so excited. The Lakers were going to win the game, and Rui's coming back, and with Anthony Davis being out, he would step up his role on the team. But for some reason, it was just not the case. And if anything, I was kind of hoping maybe Rui Hachimura will start for the Los Angeles Lakers and instead of Christian Wood, but it just wasn't the case. And obviously, his performance out there was great. Obviously, led the Lakers tonight in scoring out there tonight. So it was just pretty fortunate that he was doing his best in his return. But obviously, when you can just tell that in this matchup, when the Lakers are being blown out, Rui Hachimura just took the opportunity to say, you know what, let me get my bearings in. I've been out for a couple of games, so let me just get my bearings in, and hopefully I'll be ready to go for the next game and really step up and be my normal self after being out for so long. So he just took the opportunity, build up stat line, and score and just show up and step up for the Lakers and uh, or not step up really. He just seemed that he just took the opportunity to just play just I guess a practice game and that's what happened tonight. So and during garbage time he was just building up stat, and that's what he did. 24 points, two steals, one block, 8 rebounds, went 2 of 3 from the three, and went 10 of 14. So he was the better Laker out there tonight, just by technicality because of us being blown out there tonight. So it was just disappointing to watch out there tonight by the Lakers. But kudos to Rui Hachimura of stepping up out there tonight by technicality by the Lakers. So but other than that, I mean, just across the board, when you look at second unit, I mean, with the lack of players being out, the Lakers had to deal with what they had in front of them. And they played most of the G League players, the two-way contract players, rookies. And that's just the reality of what our second unit is all about. I mean, it was just a bunch of young guys that are just there to be part of the rotation for the second unit. I mean, that's what we witnessed in this game tonight. And, with no Gabe Vincent, no Vando, no Jaxson Hayes, just all those guys just being out because those are the basic needs that are the big focal point of the second unit. So it's just unfortunate that the Lakers are missing so many players, that the fact that the Lakers are losing games because of that is also another reason. But at the same time, as I said, show effort, show that you want to play, show the Laker fans that you know what, we're gonna work as hard as we can to show some effort, even though the odds against us because you know of just lack of rotation, lack of players are out due to injuries. Uh, Laker fans will understand that, but at the same time, it's like you know, just show effort, show that you care about you know playing basketball. And this game after tonight was just pretty bad by the Los Angeles Lakers all across the board. And guys, there's nothing really more left to say. The Lakers are um, are playing the way that they are. It's just all right, guys. I think my signal is pretty bad, so I think I'm just going to end the live stream before it gets any worse. So I said the gist of what I had to say. There's nothing really more to really talk about when it comes to this loss. I mean, I said the gist of it. I mean, since just my conclusion really is that the Lakers were just bad across the board when it came down to their efforts out there. I mean, just a lack of effort. That's what it was. Even though we can say, lack of players due to injuries was the reason the Lakers lost. Sure, you can keep saying that, but at the same time, it's just the lack of of effort on the offense and defensive side. I mean, that was just pretty bad. I mean, show some effort at least, even though the Lakers are doing pretty bad when it comes to rotations. Still, it's just show some effort. Show some effort. I mean, it was just ridiculous. And the fact that the Lakers are going to be playing the in-season tournament on Friday against the the Phoenix Suns is kind of puts me to question, are the Lakers are going to be ready for that matchup? I mean, it's really questionable at the moment, I have to say, when it comes down to that. So it's unfortunate. I mean, me to say that because you never know. Maybe Anthony Davis will be ready to go for that matchup on Friday, but it sort of remains to be seen because he's still out with his, he was out tonight due to the hip, and he was ready to go, but he just had to feel if he was 100% for this game, and you can just tell that he just wasn't out there ready to go. So it's unfortunate that the Lakers are dealing with another injury. Just when we got back Rui Hachimura, Anthony Davis goes out with an injury. I mean, it's so weird that the Lakers are just hit with the injury bug. It's just very disheartening to watch by this Los Angeles Lakers team because there's been some matchups where I say, you know what, if all of our Lakers were healthy, I mean, we could have beaten the Orlando Magic, we could have beaten the Miami Heat. The Lakers would have been in a whole different type of scenario now with a certain record so far this season. But now with this loss, the Lakers are 3-5 to start this season, and it's very discouraging for us to be to be seeing this Lakers team with the type of potential that they have of winning games. It's just the injuries. The injuries are really kicking our butt. But at the same time, even though that's obviously the reason that we can obviously talk about why the Lakers are losing easy games, we also need to talk about the effort of how the Lakers are playing. And, it just shows that the Lakers are not doing very well when it comes to, just the lack of efforts on the, not just on the offensive side, but defense. At least play better on defense. I mean, the Lakers have the capability of playing well on defense, but it's just not the case. And with Anthony Davis being out, it was just kind of tells you the Lakers in this game, they just didn't feel it. They didn't want to play in this game. And, you can just tell, really, guys. You can just tell that they just weren't feeling it in this game. So it's unfortunate. It really is. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who didn't join me tonight, it's all good. There's plenty of more of Lakers, of ZLN Lakers post-game analysis on YouTube. So expect more to come. Every single Lakers post-game show to join me and talk about the Lakers basketball. And when we win, when we lose, make no mistake, I will be giving you guys every analysis, every thoughts about it, when I have the opportunity to go live. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. And if you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads and TikTok. If you haven't yet, also hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, show me love, support for my YouTube, and of course my social media sites, so you guys can check it out. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.